OK， 开始。
Ready?
Go. So as you mentioned, drone delivering it will become a main way of good delivery.
Yes.
But I think it might cause some safety problems because the aircraft it is highly dangerous if it crashed.
Yeah.
It may hurt the citizen.
And cause some accidents.
Yeah. So how to solve this problem?
Oh yes, that's an important question. From my point of view, in smart cities, people will design air routes for drone flights, just like the traffic on the ground. Now I think it could be safe.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, and I still have some doubts that as robotic technology and AI developing, will the repetitive workplace be replaced by robots and eventually cause some maybe job losing? Could you explain for me?
Oh, okay. Firstly, I think robots and AI will take places of normal and boring works like assembling machines in a factory.
Yeah, that's boring.
Yes. And I think robots and AI could create enough wealth to meet the basic human needs. So I think that's one point. And secondly, I think the smart cities will first emerge in some
Thriving areas.
Yes, thriving areas like North
America.
and Europe and eastern part of China. So governments will have enough financial support. Also, we can have enough social welfare and resource to do what we want and create such a smart city.
Oh, that's really pretty good future.
So you mean this problem can be solved by maybe government financial support, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Oh, I have questions about your topic and your topic. Yes, as you said, AI will play a really important role in the future education. So, how do you think AI can provide emotional support?
Yeah, as you know that teachers and the human teacher's energy is limited. So the teacher couldn't always give students some emotional support all the time.
Yes.
There are a lot of students who they turn to teacher for help. So by contrast, I think AI is more energetic than the human teachers. So maybe AI can give some quickly give some encouragement and immediate possible feedback and also some inspiration to students when students in need. Yeah, it is more efficient.
Yeah, it's response faster.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. But I still want to challenge some little opinions of you. You have said that as AI developing, teachers might get lighter tasks. However, I think as teachers are also indispensable in the design of AI models, and only if they are integrated in these kind of projects can the student receive maybe humanic support when they face problems and difficulties. So as for teachers, I believe their task might get heavier as a result.
That's true. I also hold part of your point of view. I only think that teachers will have less teaching tasks, but they will have more other tasks like maybe teachers' role is still vital in the future. I think. Yeah, recent research shows that I know that when it comes to more difficult problems, the students will prefer to turn to human teacher for help because they can feel more reliable.
I have read that article.
After all, we need teacher to ensure students don't become just become what AI guides them to be. Teacher is really important.
Students can choose what they want.
The role of teacher it is switch from the
teaching
the teaching part to the guiding part.
About your question, I have some. I also have want to challenge one of your point of view. In your monologue, you made a good point about AI improving the educational fairness.
Yeah. Yes.
I focus that though AI has simplified access to abundant educational resources. A current problem is that it often benefits already advantaged students more. So maybe I think it's widening the gap between the students.
Yeah, that's really realistic. So one thing we must guarantee is that we must have affordable access to high quality connection to AI tools. And in addition to that, we must have maybe accessible digital learning resources. It's hard to achieve, but maybe we can get some help from the government and any educators.
Yeah, so the future of AI also need the government support.
And the society.
Yeah, and some regulations.
Yeah.
I have a question to you, by the way.
Go on.
As you mentioned, data bias is also a huge question.
Yeah, that's right.
Sometimes the database itself it has problems. So how to solve it?
Well, it's really hard to say. It's really hard to say.
But it's important question.
Well, I believe in the future our government may will scheme more regulations on this topic, and meanwhile we should raise the programmers and data collectors' awareness of this issue to avoid data bias.
Maybe we'll build more related laws and legal to regulate this.
That's helpful.
Yeah, it is really helpful. I'm really interested about your topics, the water. You mentioned a lot of water issues, and so I'm really curious about, are you optimistic or positive about the water security issue in the future can be solved by the technologies? I mean that human can use some advanced techniques to use more water, like you mentioned, the groundwater.
I also want to know that.
Like I mentioned some technology, like it's called desalination.
Wait, what is desalination?
Sorry. It is basically it changed salty water like seawater to fresh water, which is drinkable. And aside of that, we can also collect rainwater. We need to we also need to clarify it a bit. We need to clear it, but basically rainwater is okay, and we can reuse water sometimes. We can build up like a water cycle.
Yeah.
So that's the point.
I still have some questions. I understand what you said, but I think there are like some problems. Some technologies and measures like you mentioned, I think may have a really high cost. And as we all know, the development in different regions are really unbalanced. So maybe some poor regions will not have chance to use these methods. So how do you think?
So that's realistic, and I think some international organization may take involved in this kind of problem, like the United Nations. I think in the future, as the water provision problem become more important, I think people they will aware of this problem, and they will unite it together. So the nation problem will be solved to some extent.
Yeah, the water is really important in the world, so it's worth to use more money and to solve this problem.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
It needs UN to focus more on this problem.
Yeah, that's
right. And I think so. And the theme of the future would be a union. Yes.
And according to your monologue, I found that a large amount of water used no matter in industry or agriculture aspects. And according to my research, a lot amount of water are used to cool down the chips when we are trying to train the AI model. So how can we solve this problem? Like maybe water waste.
Yeah, I think the reuse of water is the point.
So maybe after cooling down, we can reuse to.
Yeah, we clean the water again and we use it in industry in or I don't know. Maybe we can drink it, but we can use it to cooling the chips again and again.
Oh.
I think that makes sense.
Reuse
And there is this kind of research.
Yeah, and I also need the more advanced AI model.
Yeah.
More advanced algorithm. Yeah, but I guess
AI is important for the smart cities.
Yeah, also really interested in how to. Do you also think that the water problem in the future is also important to related and is highly related to your topic, the smart city?
Oh yes, smart cities. Of course, cities will consume a lot of water, and I think we can use technology first, as he said. We can reuse the rainwater. And I think in the smart cities, people will have other water saving facilities in the many things like water taps and other.
Because
what is water taps?
Taps.
Well, what is that?
Like it's a cleaner
in
to store water.
Oh, tap. It's
Tap.
a tap.
Tap.
In the toilet.
Sorry.
That's no problem.
Yeah, I think like the smart city is a system. It's kind of related to the water cycle. I think.
Yes.
And I really also I'm really interested in your topic, and you said that the water scarcity may influence the industry and agriculture. Are there any aspects that may be influenced, like maybe economic?
I mean, our agriculture, it is a part of the economics.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
if you can't produce the good, how do people like run their economy system? It is a part of economic, and I think I indeed read some research about water resource and economic. Like if we are in the crisis, in the water crisis, we can run the economics well. Like we will face the society will face a huge problem in economy aspect.
And as individual, we also need to save the water as possible as we can. Yeah.
And I also think maybe in the future AI could make a better distribution of the water.
This problem can be solved by AI.
Yeah, you can use AI.
That's true.
AI can detect the water resources and maybe detect the water situation.
Yeah.
And also try to
try to find more underground water.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. Like they can check is the water fresh or it's wastewater.
Yeah, maybe as you say that transfer
Transfer
the water from the salt water to the drinkable water.
Yeah.
Hope the future
Hope
this
that
problem will
happen.
be
Hope that
solved.
happen.
Yeah.
So that's it.
That's it. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
可以了。
可以。
刚好。